A game about cute comical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises was published in 2022 by Stuff by Bez. It was designed and illustrated by Bez Shariati, and the graphic design was by Christian H.H. 4 to 8 players sit around a row of numbered creatures. The starting player uses another set of provided numbered cards to randomly choose a creature. With everyone's eyes closed, that player make a noise that they think their chosen creature would sound like. Once finished, the other players open their eyes and look at the central creatures. Simultaneously, they use their finger to reveal which creature would make such a noise. If 2 or more people select the same monster, they all get 1 point. The noisemaker next reveals the correct creature. If it was the popular guess, the noisemaker receives their point. If it wasn't the popular guess, anyone who guessed correctly receives a point. Play until everyone has had a chance to be the noisemaker. The winner is the player with the most points. To break it down, make creature noises, try to guess them, and outscore your opponents. That's a game about cute comical creatures and try to identify them after someone makes noises. Our games of a game about cute comical creatures and try to identify them after someone makes noises, including setup and takedown, have been around 15 minutes. This requires even less time than the other Stuff by Bez game I reviewed today. If you have a place for people to gather and a spot for the creature cards, a tabletop pinned to the wall, and so on, you can play this. Preschoolers can not only understand the rules, but they'd probably have a lot of fun. There's no reading. They just need to know how to hold up 1 to 5 fingers to point and be able to make a noise. This game is better with more people because of the point spread, plus you get to hear more funny noises. A game about cute comical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises needs to have clear graphic design, or else it wouldn't work. Thankfully, the creatures have unique features and personalities that help inspire players to come up with sounds. Maybe they have multiple heads and/or mouths, a long tongue, or their lips are making a distinct shape. Look how cute these are. If the players understand how to have their fingers match a number, this can be played in any language. Honestly, players could just point at the creature if they can't hold up their fingers. Aside from when your eyes are closed, you're engaged throughout the game. Even then, you're listening for the creature sounds. Because this is a party game, people who grumble about light games will probably hate this. There's no strategy and no decisions. On the other hand, there's no luck. Maybe that'll sway them. Rules are explained in a sentence or two, and the entire game is a deck of cards. This can be carried in your pocket just about anywhere. Like some other games I reviewed, this might not work in public places because it is about making noises. Replay value is high because of the deck, but how many times you'll want to go around the circle in a single session depends on the players. The official rules say to stop once everyone's gone, but your group, especially if smaller, may want to go around twice. A game about cute comical creatures and trying to identify them after someone makes noises is every bit as ridiculous as it sounds. Some will be like, this isn't a real game, but it has rules, mechanisms, and a defined end goal, so be quiet. People are around the table enjoying themselves, and I think this is the most important part of game night. We're borrowing this from the Raffle.ca's Dave Chapman, but if this was our copy, I think it'd be more likely to hit the table with just the 3 of us than a game about drawing creatures, complimenting the drawings than complimenting the compliments. At a convention or someplace similar, I think this would be a hilarious time.